Alright, what up here? We got the first round, the first games have been played of the Tournament of Titans Season 2. And hopefully just more and more games will be pouring in, and I'll be able to cast them. There's a little bit of a delay due to Slash's brother being ill due to COVID-19. But that is all good now, apparently, and we are ready to go. So game 1, we have Prolific, aka Fireboo, in the top left playing a Protoss versus his first opponent challenge, Uciha, or Uciha, or who knows, I'm not even going to dare pronounce that. We're going to have it versus just blue here. And it'll be a Protoss versus Terran, mid spot versus a Protoss. I wanted to cast live, but I seem to be having some problems with my Streamlabs, so I'm not going to be able to do live, but without no live equals going to be able to speed up the first couple of, oh my god, is it Tachi? Is that the guy on my oh no. Alright, let's also do this. Okay, we got a mid build versus a choke Terran here, probably not going to be very successful here. Usually like to do the versus a Zerg, but versus a Protoss, I guess it could be possibly okay. Gonna get a bunker up there, but he's gonna have to really worry about the Zealot run by. Going to go ahead and scout, second position scouting for our Protoss player, and also going to be able to get an additional probe out here. So he is going super aggressive here, and our Terran player not going for a wall and not going for a super scout. I guess he is actually going to set his other Marine up here, so he is looking for a Zerg player. He is going to see that it's a Protoss. He's going to have to react right away. Going to throw down another barracks, but in another very odd, peculiar position. He's going to be dealing with a lot of quick Zealots here, real fast. And yeah, I'm concerned about the run-by here. A lot of room, 2 run-by, and only 2 barracks here. Usually you want to have 3. As you can see, the Zealots are equal count now with the Marines. 3 Zealots versus 3 Marines. You can see him now trying to attempt to get a wall up here with that engineering bay, but it looks like a forge, and he's going to try to assault this attempted wall with cannons really quickly here. Going to really put on some pressure to our Terran player here, losing another Marine, the second Marine down. And literally no damage has been done at all to these Zealots. A couple of shots on their shields, but nothing significant here. Prolific really playing patiently here and picking off nicely. That is giving the Terran an opportunity to build up a wall, though. I think if he ran by those first couple of Zealots, he could get some SCV work done, but going to be confident in his micro here and build up this Zealot count nicely. Taking more and more shots, keeping them all alive though. And yeah, once these cannons get up, okay, now he's not even gonna wait for the cannons. He's gonna now attack in. Not sure if I like it. He needs to either run by, yeah. Okay, no, not gonna run by. Gonna run backwards here to his cannons, just buying some more time for his cannons. And now these cannons can start shooting away at this wall. These cannons may be in range of here. 2 SCVs in this bunker. Not gonna want that in there too long. And nothing really back behind this wall here, so this wall is going to make or break this game here. Nothing going on at home, so Prolific really gonna go for some pressure here. And yeah, these cannons are in range of that first bunker here. Going to go in again with these Zealots and take out, or get a nice round on these Marines back at home. SCV is going to try to repair this bunker, but all of these Marines go back. Only 2 Marines inside of this bunker, and that is going to go down. And it is just not looking good for our Terran player here. Maybe a little bit of overkill on these cannons at the front here. Maybe doesn't need quite as many here, but it's not going to matter. I think he is going to be able to GG this pretty quickly. This factory is not going to be up in time. He's just not going to have the Marine count. Nothing back at home at all for our Terran player. and he is just getting crushed by these zealots. More zealots are just going to be continuing to stream in. He does have a fourth gateway up, and now cannons are being produced inside of the Terran's base. And yeah, that's going to be a quick game one for our Fireboo Prolific in the Tournament of Titans. First games played. 5-minute crush right there. So well played by our Protoss player, and we'll jump into game number 2 here after we take a quick gander at the score screen. And yeah, we'll see you in game 2. Here we go. We got a game 2. Prolific going to be a Zerg now in the middle position versus our Terran, or Uciha. We're going to go with Uciha. Going to be a Terran once again in the top right position. See if he's going to go for those frontal barracks once more, or if he has learned his lesson and not going to go for the gamble. Yeah, not going to go for the gamble this time. I'm going to throw up a barracks here, but maybe... Oh no, I'm going to go for a very quick scout. So it looks like he tries to go for some very aggressive Terran builds here. He likes to be aggressive, perhaps? Not exactly sure. I've never seen this guy play before. He does have 200 APM, so he can't be too bad. Is going to be able to scout the Zerg. Going to try... Actually, it does take out one drone too, so that's actually really good for our Terran player. And he is going to start rallying his Marines down here. But too little too late. One sunken is up and is going to push that back. Going to change his rally back down here. And actually, he's going to build a bunker himself here. Afraid of perhaps a link speed attack from our Zerg player. Playing a little scared, I think. Let's go back to normal speed now that that beginning... Oh god. Now that the beginning is over with. And see exactly what is going to go on here. Do see a Hydralisk Den in a very quick layer, so it looks like he is going to go for a lurker push. So maybe this bunker won't be the worst idea. An engineering bait going to go up. He does have now 400 gas here. So that is a little strange. He does not seem to be spending his minerals at quite the right spot. Maybe a little nervous here. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Not sure exactly how to explain this lack of mineral spending that he has. 300 gas, just way too much gas. 3 geysers now. He's getting another gas here, so I am not a big fan of this play whatsoever, and I feel like this is going to be a fairly easy win for Prolific here. I don't want to be too negative here. He is trying to spend his gas. Going to get the 1 upgrade and the stim here, but I just feel like that isn't what... You just don't want to have this much gas this early. 1 or 2 gas is more than enough for these beginning stages, unless you're going to get more than 1 factory down, or maybe he's going to go for a quick vessel or something. Maybe I could be eating my words here, but going to build a second factory in not a very good position. Tanks and stuff will be getting stuck in between here unless he decides not to build a machine shop attached here. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what is going on here with Uciha. Prolific getting his Queen's Nest and Spire up. Going to get all of that good Zerg tech up here. Lurkers should be coming out fairly soon. Playing a little scared himself. Doesn't exactly know what's going on. There is lots of tactics the Terran can throw at a Zerg player early game. So he is a little bit nervous here. And SCV is going to go in there and scout the choke from our Zerg player. Not going to push out too much farther. Usually the Zerg player does like to push his Sunkens out here so they can see ASAP what kind of push is coming towards them. A sneaky little drone coming up here too. We'll see if he's going to build perhaps a gas expansion here to get extra gas, but a little early for that. Not exactly sure what's going on. This Marine is actually going to come up here for some reason and scout that as well. Do see a command center coming up here. 3rd barracks, or 4th barracks, I guess. No starport or anything yet, so his strategy is not clear at all. And yeah, I think he must be a little nervous here. So you can see, there you go, right away the first tank is stuck in here. Even with a lift on this top factory, it's just not going to be able to come out. So just a messy game for Uciha. not what you normally expect in a Tournament of Titans game here. Does not seem to be too much of a Titan. We got look like he just has a rally point actually up here, so that is a little embarrassing. Oh, I have no idea. I don't really know what's going on at all this game. Zerg is going to get that Defiler mount up very early at the 720 mark and a Greater Spire, so his tech very good for Prolific. Just got those 2 Lurkers for defense with a couple of Spores. He did send Scourges in here to see exactly what's going on, but they're not even a starport up yet for Uciha, so this could get messy. Units continuing to be rallied up here from Lific, and yeah, not exactly sure what to say. Our Terran is going to move out. He does have one single scan here, rebuilding that factory down here. Starport almost done. And yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie, Uciha does not look like the strongest player. Building turrets now for some reason. Nothing that he's doing I can back up. Nothing is standard here. And yeah, I'm just not exactly sure. I think right now he has about a 1% chance of winning this game. Prolific is a very good player, and Uciha is going to have a better build order than this to defeat him. Throwing down 2 more starports, so he's going to have 3 starports, which could be okay, I guess, if he goes Valkyrie. Continuing to rally units up here is Prolific. 2 Sunkens have been taken down, but Defilers are going to be out. I feel like Consume must already be done if he's getting this upgrade, unless he misclicked the extra energy on those Defilers. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what is going on here. Drones all over the map for Prolific. Prolific has taken the supply lead. We do see another starport with a science facility going down here. Another starport too, so it looks like he's going to try to just go off 4 barracks, 2 factory right into the air. We do see a swarm being thrown down here. Oh my goodness, I am not sure what we are watching. I feel like if either of these guys, or I guess if the Terran right now was playing against a Korean Zerg, he would be in trouble, but Boo is just going to play it safely, just make sure he hasn't taken any damage now. He is just going to build up nice and strong here, getting an extra hatcheries up. He could throw down even more hatcheries right now. It is still only at the 10-minute mark. It is still fairly early, but yeah, just not sure what the plan is here for our Terran player. Building Wraith now. Vessel, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. I am not sure about this. Going to see a forward swarm come up here, and I think it's just a matter of time now before the Zerg player can go ahead and crush Prolific, or not Prolific, can crush our Terran player here, as he just does not seem to be macroing very well. His build order just does not seem to be very good, and he just kind of all over the place right now. I apologize to Uciha if you are watching this and I am insulting you a little bit, but yeah, this game is an ugly game from our Terran player. Right when he built that factory right side by side like that, I was a little worried for him. I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit2 I just kind of feel like we all know what's going to happen here. Pushing those lurkers forward. 2 vessels finally out now. Man, maybe this replay is corrupt. I don't know. This is a weird game. Guardian's gonna come out here. Gonna get eradicated and taken out by a single Valkyrie here. Muta's coming through with a drop here. It may be pushed back here. Actually going to just distract for this Overlord drop. Going to be thrown up in this top corner. A couple of lurkers and defilers here. This is a strange game here. Terran pushing for. I feel like this must be a corrupt replay. Unless I'm just crazy. The lurkers get in here, take out the main, and yeah. This army gets taken out easily, and Uciha leaves. Oh my goodness. That was a strange game. Not exactly sure what to say about that. Uciha was 189 APM, but I'm not sure what exactly he was doing with all that APM. Let's jump into that third game. I feel like we all know what this third game is also going to be. Okay, we are going to see a Protoss versus Zerg, so now we'll get to see, because everyone can usually play Protoss fairly good. We'll see how Uciha does here, but right now, a little confused on why exactly he's in a Tournament of Titans tournament. Let's go ahead and check what's going on here. Uciha going to be the Protoss player now versus the Zerg. This is his best opportunity now to win, even though he has gotten Terran versus Zerg twice in a row, which normally you would think is pretty good for the Terran player, but his Terran possibly a little weak. A little bit weird gateway placement here as well. Going to get a pylon up here. Let's go down to ×2. Maybe this will be a little bit of a better game. Going to try to get a battery shield up here as well. Very unorthodox play from Uciha here. We'll see how it goes. Going to chomp away at that first sunken, but the sunken is definitely going to get up. Zergling, or Zealot, is going to get surrounded, and yeah, you just wasted all of that money. Overlords are going to come in here and see exactly what's going on, and this counter Zergling pressure could get a couple of probes here. 1, 2, 3. 3 probes taken out. Going to put him down to 8 probes versus 10 probes, already behind the Zerg player in worker count, which is just, again, something you don't see very often. Prolific going to throw up a whole ton of sunkens, and going to see one gas being built. Yeah, I should have maybe possibly checked Uciha if he even plays SCW. We'll take a look actually after this, because this is weird stuff right now. This is very interesting stuff. Not the level of play I expected from the Tournament of Titans. And yeah, I'm just gonna ×8 it for now, because okay, we do see a course. One single course arrow. Oh man. But it looks like Prolific is just going to build up some Hydras and take Uciha out, get him out of his misery. 2 cannons placed very strangely. 2 Corsairs trying to get some work done, but they are a little late here. Hydras already being made, and in these small numbers, these Corsairs just aren't going to be enough to really get anything done here. We do see a robotics facility. That's fairly normal, but too little, too late. We see the first 24 or so Hydras out. I guess probably at least 12 Hydras here, even less than 12 here, but Uciha just doesn't really have anything. A couple Dragoons going to be sent out here, but from massing from 3, 6, 7, 8 hatcheries, I feel like that's all he needs. He can actually speed this up. Of course, Corsairs are getting some work done while they are attacking. Actually, Ed's going to supply, block, fire, boo, but yeah, this is weird. Weird stuff. Weird gameplay from Uciha. Trying to play Korean stylish, but yeah, just going to absolutely get destroyed here. And Prolific is going to get an easy first round victory versus a very strange first round matchup versus Uciha, and yeah, that's going to be a 3-0, no GG, so I don't even think, yeah. Strange stuff that we just saw there. An easy 3-0 for Prolific, all 3 times Zerg, so hopefully that will help him out in the future matchups. Strange stuff, and the game can only get better from there, because that was wild. and I don't even know what to say. I did predict that Fire Boo would defeat him in the first round, and he does, rightfully so. And yeah, hopefully, I know for a fact these next games will be better, because I have personally played basically the rest of the players, and they are much better. Never heard of Uciha, and rightfully so, as he was pretty noob there, at least compared to Fire Boo. And yeah, hopefully these next series are a little bit better, because I'm just as disappointed as you guys with that game. Those games, at least. And yeah, GG. We'll see you guys next time.